여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, MLB 더쇼 20 프랜차이즈 Kbo올스타즈 방송 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 마지막 시간에 시애틀한테 2연패하면서 일단 위닝 시리즈는 못 가져가는데, 자, 양현종 선발 경기 키쿠치 유세이와의 경기부터 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 사실 시즌 중에 되게 좋았는데 지금 되게 뭐랄까 쫓기고 있는 상황이에요. 김하성, 강정호, 최정, 박병호, 이대호, 로맥, 양의지 대 신액, 양의지 늦죠. 양의지, 강백호, 이정우.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the All-Stars and the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next.
안녕하세요.
Yusei Kikuchi, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked
두
with
경기
the
연속
starting
올리네요,
job.
시애틀에서.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over
한마디로
300. That's
수입하겠다는 거네.
righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to
1차전인가
drastically have to
2차전에서
improve
분명
on.
키쿠치 유세이 나왔었는데
At
또
the plate,
나오네요.
Kim. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Smith's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, Dero, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but
Oh,
isn't
좋아요.
always super consistent. I
제대로
think
걸렸어요.
that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Smith is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now at the plate, Park, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
3-1. Dale Lee would be next. takes
오,
a big swing
가라.
at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field.
와.
Retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So now
방금 거 좀 아깝네요.
Yang starts the game on the mound for the third and
양현종
final
그래도
game
와
of the series.
10승.
What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Striding in, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Set to get his day started, D. Gordon. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Long throw, got him. That is a terrific play. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And it's fouled away. In his career, Seager has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The set and the 2-2 on the ground to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Dale Lee. Now here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The left fielder, Jamie Romack.
Now at the plate, Jamie Romack, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed.
와, 계속
And
타구가
there's out
못
number
보네요.
2 as this is taken in shy of the track and the runner will have to retreat.
Batting it.
Into the box now, Kang, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Smith's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready now, Dylan Moore. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. A little low. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. At the plate, Shed Long. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. High chopper over to the right side. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
선발들은 참 잘
So
던져주는데.
digging in now, Lee. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Number 51.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Towards second.
나이스. 오. 야, 저걸
And the
잡아내네.
off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kim. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 2 down.
Now batting. Number 60.
So coming to the plate, Jung Ho Gong. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly
강동원
attest to this.
가자.
Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In
아,
tight
네,
here with the first
주영준님
pitch
안녕하세요.
fastball that's
국대팀이요.
1-0.
This could be a
그거는
huge win for
선수
the guy on the mound
트레이드랑
if he's able to
FA
get out of this
영입이랑
inning 1, 2,
플레이어
3
볼트
and start
다운받아갖고
fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
커스터마이징 해야 되는데
And he misses again.
말로
2-0.
표현하기 조금 애매하고 1편에 나와 있습니다. 만드는
Take a
법.
couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
어쨌든 커스터마이징해서 만들어야 돼요.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average,
원래
on-base
더쇼에
percentage,
없는
and
선수들은
slugging.
다운받으셔야
So it's
돼요.
clear
플레이어
this is a work
볼트에서.
in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
더쇼에서 볼트, 더쇼 메뉴에 보면 볼트라고 있어요. 거기 들어가서 받으셔야 돼요. 오, 나이스. 좋았고요. 그 더쇼 시작 메뉴에 있습니다. 더쇼 시작 메뉴에 이렇게 막 옆으로 넘기다 보면 볼트라고 있는데 거기에서 로스터 말고 플레이어 거기 들어가셔서 뭐 이데오라든가 이런 애들 검색해서 다운받으시면 돼요.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder at the track.
와,
Deep at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was
가운데로
going to be an easy out
몰렸네,
to right, but it
공이.
just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The M's will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
It's very
잘
difficult to
던지네.
sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
So a runner at first with two away, and up
약간
next, the
양현종이
corner
지금
outfielder
위기인데
Mitch Haniger. In there,
뭘
0-1.
잘 풀어 나가야 되는데.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
게임 시작 메뉴에서요.
Taken in by Gung. Throw in time, and the side is
나이스.
retired.
아, 홈런 맞은 게 좀 아쉽네요, 근데.
But the Mariners stepping into the box, John Choi. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Smith. He gets
이렇게 안
there to make the
뻗지?
play for the
상호가?
first out of the inning. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Park. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0
혹시
for 1
구위가
so
좋은
far.
건가?
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Seager at third. He's right there.
오,
And the
아,
off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Dale Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit
오,
high
이대호.
and deep out to left.
오, 좋아요. 그거는 멀티 게임 할 때 선수 카드 주는 겁니다. 원래 있던 로스터가 따는 거 말고 DD 모드라 그래서 선수 뽑아가지고 만드는데 골드팩이 그러니까 유료로 결제해서 선수 카드 팩인 거 같은 거예요. 이대호가 바로 동점 홈런 또 때려주네요.
Into the box, Jamie Romack. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Both clubs with 3
아,
hits
네,
in the ball game.
장준영님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
로맥도
Smith in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Kyle Seager is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Tom Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
와,
Nice swing, but he's still able to get a lot of
아,
this
이렇게
one out
홈런을
to a
봤지?
deep right field. And it's gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for
제대로
him
걸렸네요.
if he's going to get the W in this one.
가운데로 몰렸던 건 아닌데 타구가.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and
너무
say, hey,
낮은
I'm about
쪽으로
double
낮은
digits,
공
so
위주로만
9 games is
던져가지고
nothing to
파악됐나?
sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Pitch misses the throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1 and 2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2 and 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 for the. Leading off the inning, Eugene Yang, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Eugene. Yeah.
Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
안타대라.
Line drive to center field. Smith is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Kang, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the
피치한테 이렇게
bullpen
당한다고?
inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Smokes it foul down the line at first.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball well outside. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
바꾸네요, 바로.
So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Lewis waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in. Next will be the designated hitter, Carlos Gonzales. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And that's out number 1. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
아, 양현종도 지금 투구 내용이 안 좋은 건 아닌데.
D. Gordon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kim. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
This is line to left. Lewis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Jung-Ho Kang. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, that's too high.
Now the 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, John Choi. Ji-Man Choi will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hopped up. Moore over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Ji-Man Choi will stay in the game, taking over at 3rd base and batting in that 8th spot. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
수비를 이재호랑 최지만이랑 바꿔줘야 돼. 최지만은 3루를 못 보기 때문에.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Short, hit hard. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager.
와 설마 얘네한테 다 지나? 시애틀한테? 아
Bouncer to the left side. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Park. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0,
와
3-1.
잡아내네.
They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Dale Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. In the 7th inning now, the pitchers do a 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Ready for another chance? Jamie Romack. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Eric Thames will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Eric Thames.
Big
오,
swing by
테임즈.
Thames and a deep drive to right.
그렇지.
A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
대타 성공했네요.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2. Brendan Brennan will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 65. Rendon.
아 근데 불펜에 올릴 만한 게 없네.
The batter. Number 50.
To the plate now, Kang, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the...
Your attention, please. Now head down.
Digging in once again, Dylan Moore. He'll lead things off here in this
자, 여기서
one-run
어떻게
contest.
바꿔주냐면
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy and they're
케임즈랑
an
포지션
extra base hit away
바꿔주고
from
로맥
tying this thing up.
대신에 강민호 넣어줘야죠.
Kang is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in, Shed Long. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit on the ground out to short. Gung's got it. Off Allen's throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by the
그렇지.
hitter.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Taylor Williams will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the
아,
ball game.
우승한 믿어봐야죠 뭐.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The Mariners are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
1-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
아,
This could be just
노구공이었는데.
what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Ready once again, Kim. Here comes the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
오, 잘 맞았는데.
And
야,
he will
잡히네,
make the
저게 또.
play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
So striding in, Jung-Ho Kang. He went down on strikes last time up.
다른 타자 같았으면 넘어갔을 텐데 저거 정도면.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of
진짜
what he's
아깝다.
looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carlos Gonzales.
8회도
from him so far in this one.
양현종으로 갑시다.
And the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And Gonzales lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Bouncer up the middle. Gung is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. So here's Malik
좌타자는
Smith.
양현종이 다
Back in the
상대하고
third inning in
가는구나.
this one. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored
저거는
as a
강민호가
bunt
나갔어야
single.
되는 게 많은데.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
아웃 아닌가?
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He was a ground out victim.
아, 네,
last
정동원님
time up.
안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I
Out.
think good things are
아,
Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Hit on the ground to third.
그렇지.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. One left for Seattle. They're down 3-2.
이제 9회 오승환 올리면 되겠네요.
And to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. His prior
와,
history in
오늘
this
진짜
matchup,
저기
he goes 2
양현종이
for
잘
9.
던져줬다.
He's taken him deep once.
The first base, G-Man Choi.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. The pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
제구가 안 되는 투수인가
Not
본데.
much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The batter, number 52.
Ready for another shot now. Park. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped to third.
박병호.
Tough to get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Standing in.
와,
Dale Lee.
타격이 너무 안 맞네. 오늘. 며칠째 계속 타격이 안 되는 프랜차이즈 할 때.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
와, 가운데 아니었어?
Long will put this one away, and the side is retired. Sunhwan-oh comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the
오승환밖에
ninth
믿을
inning.
투수가 없네요.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball
와,
is hit high
바로
in the
홈런
air
맞냐,
and
오승환?
deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
또 블론 세이브야? 아, 바깥쪽 제대로 들어가는데 와, 저거를 홈런을 치네.
At the plate, Tom Murphy. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Oh, is there, and he makes the catch for the outfield.
The batter, second baseman.
So stepping in, Shed Long. He's got a chance to end this one and send these
안
fans
잡아주는 거
home happy if
봐.
he
아,
can get a
심판
ball deep enough
빨리
into the game.
퇴근하려고.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Possible winning run on first, one man away.
아, 양현종 더 던지고 싶었어. 체력이 없어서 못 던졌는데.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Off-speed pitch.
아,
in
볼을
there.
잡아주네,
Strike
또.
3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Standing in, Kyle Lewis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And the throw in gets away from him.
그렇지.
And
오,
how
다행이다.
about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the miss.
야, 이걸
For the All-Star.
못 잡네.
Number 47.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. At the plate now, Kang, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win
안타
is
대라,
still
제발.
very much a possibility.
그렇지.
So they have to play that way.
In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you think,
오,
That ball comes in and gets him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out
일부러
of this.
맞춘 것 같다. 아까 테임즈가 홈런 쳤어 갖고 역전 홈런 쳤는데.
Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
오,
He's gonna
돌아가.
hold this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the
와,
wall.
저게 잡힌다고?
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in to try it again. Lee. There are 2 gone and
와,
a
할
possible
말이 없네.
go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off.
분위기가 넘어갔네. 아, 이러면 안 되는데.
A pause and the 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
어,
Get there and he puts it
어차피
away
캡처
to
떠서
retire the
네,
side.
나중에 경찰서에서 얼굴 보면 되겠네요. 감인지? 잘 가요, 캡처.
Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Carlos Gonzales.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Malik Smith. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And this one's
오늘은
downstairs.
1시전밖에 안 했어요. 오승환밖에 안 올라와가지고 다른 애들 안 올라왔고 오승환만 올라왔는데 아, 오승환이 좀 불안하네. 그나마 오승환이 좀 괜찮았었는데.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now.
10회까지만 하고 오승환 그만 던져야겠네.
Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game. That's awesome.
Mitch Haniger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
오, 다행이다.
But this will land foul
한가운데였어.
shy of the wall. The 1-1 pitch hit down the 3rd baseline. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Mariners leave 1. Score remains tied at 3. Dan Altavilla takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kim. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
아, 우리
Sometimes you
김태네
just gotta laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, then get back in that box and try and do damage.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. And he connects with it.
제발,
This one's hit deep
제발
out
가라,
to left
김하성.
center field.
와,
To lead off the
결국 넘기네
inning.
김하성. 계속 워닝 트랙 앞에서 잡히다가
So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one, guys.
제일
What do you
먼
think's
거리로
behind the
넘겼네요.
hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball.
아,
I'm
근데
curious to get your take on this. I didn't
불편해.
find it to
올릴
be the
만한 애가
truth. I
없어가지고
didn't mind
지금.
hitting that night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The 1-2. Line
나이스.
toward the alley and
어?
left center.
야,
Smith
수비시부터
will slide
걸렸네.
over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in now, Ji-Man Choi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent down
최지만도
toward the
가나요?
gap. Looking up is Smith.
나이스.
And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 33 on the year. And it's now 5-3. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Can you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan, and that's why.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard
나이스.
up the middle.
오, 이대호
And
좋아요.
gets through, and he'll
예,
reach
3루까지
base
안 되고
again on his second base hit of the game.
발이 느려서.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty,
아,
he's having a
강민호
monster
조금
season,
불안하긴
well
한데.
over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep
번트,
and still
스키즈
feel
번트 될 수도
confident.
없고.
A base hit in his first trip. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball, action time.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches.
요 다음부터 이제 좌타 라인이어가지고 강민호만 여기서 아웃 안 당하면 딱인데.
And he misses
Nice.
with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. Eric Thames will stand in again, and we'll take it back to the 7th inning.
7회
This
홈런
was a
있었죠.
two-run
대타로
home run, and
나와서.
it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so
아,
far.
이 상황에
He's got
점수
the bases loaded out
점수
there,
못
but he's
낸다고?
been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle.
나이스.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
오,
The
다행이다.
runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 7-3 ball game.
He not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2
역시
RBI.
테임즈
Yeah, I
해결해주네요.
don't care, Dan. Lawn dart.
어,
off the end of the
마무리까지
bat,
올라오네,
jam
결국.
sandwich doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Matt McGill takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now time called at the plate
일단
as he'll
그러면
step out and try and start it again.
차우찬부터 올립시다.
Standing in now, Kang, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Yanked high and deep
이거
down the
홈런 됐어야
line in
되는데.
right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to
홈런?
right
설마?
center field. Henniger is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So
네, 흥민님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요. 오랜만에 뵙습니다.
Striding in once again, Lee. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Smith there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So Chan will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance
4점
of the
차인데
year.
설마 불펜에서 막아주겠죠. 아 설마.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Seager. First offering on its way, and he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off
안녕하세요,
the
메시님.
wall.
어서 오세요.
And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Shed Long, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Cho comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. In now, Kyle Lewis. A ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready on 1 and 2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. There's Carlos Gonzales. He waits on deck. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzales. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Cho, originally from South Korea. This is his first year at the big league level. And he falls behind 0-2. Moore, the runner at third. Long on at second with 2 down. And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Last chance for the Mariners. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hard hit at third.
다행이네요. 연패 끊었네. 와, 시애틀 진짜 힘드네요.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-4 the final finish today.
와, 연패 끊었습니다. 강팀이네, 시애틀. 근데 역시나 불펜이 오! 김광현 내달라는데 안 하죠. 추신수가 드디어 돌아왔네요. 우리 추신수가 돌아와서 로스터 한 명 비워야 되거든요, 지금. 그러면 린드블럼을 트리플 A로 내리겠습니다. 아, 우리 또 추신수가 돌아왔네요. 앤드류 히니. 아, 근데 하필 앤드류 히니가 또 자완이네요. 김하성, 강정호, 최정, 박병호, 이대호, 로맥, 양의지. 아, 여기에 추신수가 원래 좌익수인데, 근데 둘이 바꾸고 좌익수에 추신수 넣읍시다. 이정우 대신에 이정우 그대로 센터필드 김현수 한번 갈게요. 요렇게 해서 가겠습니다. 아, 하필 추신수 복귀 전에 자완 투수 앤드류 힌이어가지고 좀 우한이었어야 좋은데.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball.
아,
on
좀
the show.
영입하면
A good
좋긴
matchup
한데
here for
지금
you
한국
tonight
선수들이
between
더
the
이상
All-Stars
없어가지고
and the Los Angeles
이제
Angels of
저기 뭐야
Anaheim.
에릭신님도 더 이상 이렇게 업로드 안 하신다고 하더라고요. 그래서 사실 지금 한국 선수 좀 새로 쓸만한 애들이 없어가지고 외국인 용병 출신 선수를 쓰자니 한국 선수 냅두고 쓰면 또 KB올스타즈 취지에 또 안 맞으니까. 야, 앤드류 히니 좋네요.
Now at the plate, Kim, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace
김하성
on the
시작
mound
좋고요.
today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung. Rendon has it to second for one.
강정호
On to
진짜.
first, and they get them both.
낮은 변화구에 자꾸
Now to the
나가네.
plate, John Choi. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that two ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a two-out rally started.
Line towards center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Chang-Ho Park, the
아,
right-hander
우리
from
찬호 형
Korea, gets
계속
the
지금
starting
10승
assignment here.
못 올리고
What do we need
있는데
to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics,
최근에 선발들은 잘 던지고 있는데 불펜 때문에 자꾸 선발승을 못 올리고 있어가지고.
That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second.
와,
And this
저런
gets
안타가
through into
나오고.
right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kim is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row.
그렇지.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping up now, Park. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The designated hitter. Number 50.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss.
아,
0-1.
커브?
One and one.
싱커, 커브, 체인저.
Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is hit. The first baseman, Gale Lee.
Now the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
나이스 2대5. 잘
Leaping
밀었어요.
try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that misses 1-1. One and two now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees
아,
that you
저
can get in the air.
커브랑 체인저 밑으로 가는 거에 자꾸 당하네.
The 1-2 pitch. Back up
아.
the middle. Simmons has it. There's one. On to first, and that's 2 innings.
스트존에
and 2
들어올 것
double
같단
plays
말이야.
they've hit into
스트라이크
so
때 딱
far.
보면.
Last half of the
트라웃이네요.
second set to go, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. This
Wow.
one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, if you're
제구도 정확히 했는데 와 역시 트라웃이다.
in their lineup, It's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
오?
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now for the Angels, Matt Thaiss. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
어,
Will
다행이야.
get there, and he puts it away to retire this.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something
경력으로
special
가네.
to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one guy
부상에서
strikes
돌아온
out 10,
추신수. 와,
I want to strike
두
out
달을
11.
쉬었어요, 두 달.
We're always trying to best each other. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. In now, Kim, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Brandon Marsh. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rendon.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And this will be fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Taken in by Gung. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy La Stella. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Kim.
Number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Trout is
어,
right there, one down.
이렇게
So
판정이 나나?
striding forward now, Jung-ho Kang. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. And there's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
나이스,
and there's a drive to
강정호.
deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
33호 홈런. 박병호랑
It's a
동률이네요.
solo homer for Jung-ho Kang, number 33 on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up.
부장이 되게
and hitting him in
큰가
the
보네.
seats.
To the plate now, John Choi. He swings and grounds it to short. Simmons is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Park. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to
Nice.
short. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Comes set with the 0-1 down the third baseline. And that's a swinging
좋아.
strike 3 in the dirt.
낮은
Castro
공에
has
또
it.
나가네.
The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Rendon takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he
Wow.
does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
하필 또
And that'll
트라우시네.
bring Mike Trout to the dish.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off
오,
the plate,
다행이다.
and this batter's able to fight
아까
and
저
keep
코스에
his
홈런
hands
맞았잖아요.
inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Kim stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready now for L.A. Justin Upton. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The second for 1.
그렇지.
오,
오,
and it's another
경찰
double
나왔네.
play. They're
최정
second in the
좋았어요,
first
수비.
4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
세이브인가?
Settling in now, Jamie Romack.
For South Korea, the right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out,
저
one away.
커브볼을 쳤어야 되는데 저걸 놓쳤네요.
Stepping in, Eugene Yang. First delivery to him on the way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
아웃될 것 같았어.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now batting, Kim. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Upton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
On the move is Chu. He
Oh,
makes
nice.
the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Theis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kim.
낮은 거 다 잡아주네요.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is
이것도 또
taken in
볼이었어?
by Upton for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Jung-Ho Kang. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit out to
Aha.
second. Listella fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, John Choi.
낮게 오면 아예 치지를 말아야겠어.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
또 이렇게 오네요.
2 out, nobody on. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Another try at 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground to third.
나이스.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the
다행이다.
throw will be too late as he can't
또
recover in
볼이었네.
time.
낮은 볼.
Yeah, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way inside was
치지
that.
말자.
Pretty easy take there.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Turned on down the line.
와. 오.
Second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Now with the plate, Dale Lee.
야, 이거는
Corners now. First pitch coming, here it is.
이대호가 하나 해줘야
Here's a
되는데.
sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Back up the middle, taken in by Simmons, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
저 코스 싱커 저거.
Striding in, Brandon Marsh. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th, and that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Line drive to center field. Kim is there, and he has it for the first out. One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way. 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. Sent on the ground out to
나이스.
second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that'll bring in Tommy Listella to bat next. And he lays off there, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Gung's got it.
오,
Balance
좋아요.
throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Angel. Now at the plate, Jamie Romack. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working.
저
Neither of
저공
them have been nibbling around the strike zone
싱커
at all,
저렇게
and
요
they've trusted
어중간하게
their
떨어지는
defense to
거에
make the
나가면 안
plays,
되는데.
and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes.
아하.
Interested to see if he catches a big
또
part of the
나갔네.
plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Another full count pitch home. There's a swing and he sends
제발
the ball high
넘어가라.
in the air into
롬에.
left field. Looking
오,
up is
좋아요.
Upton. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but
이번에도 낮은 공이었는데 야, 어퍼로 그냥 넘겨버렸네.
Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
On his way
투수
toward the mound
바뀌나요?
now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this
아,
point.
근데 좌안을 올리네.
Into the box, Eugene Yang, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's wide, 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. Marsh
에헤이.
is there and he has it for the out.
Now batting. The left field.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Chu with a 2-ball 1-strike count here.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Inside, he misses ball 4. Now in the box, Kim. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 34.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Fouled off. Fouled away. Chu stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
아,
Not a bad
타자한테까지
time right here to
가면
put
딱
that
좋은데
runner in
표볼로.
motion. 3-2
제일 베스트는
count. You
포볼이긴
send the
해요.
runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Lifted in the air to center. Trout on the run.
아, 볼이었네 또.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Kim, he's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he lays off for ball one.
찬호 형 아직 56개이기 때문에
1-2.
9회까지 가도 돼요. 오승환이나 이 나머지 애들 다 불안하기 때문에 사실 찬호가 체력이 되면 찬호 형으로 계속 가야죠.
Lifted down the line in left.
어우, 좋아요 우리
And he
추.
will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
아,
Certainly
역시
just
트라우트.
missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound.
Oh, and he overshoots
Oh,
his
boy.
first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, this is a costly mistake, to say the least. It's a dead ball situation. That means those runners automatically move up to second and third, not helping your
아,
cause very much
여기서 에러가
when your errors are
그냥
putting
1루 던질
guys
걸.
into scoring position.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate.
와,
And this
실책 하나
ball game is
때문에.
tied here in the seventh. Ready now, Jason Castro, runner in scoring position with Seager. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher
찬호 형
getting
진짜
the
10승
benefit
돼야
of the doubt.
되는데.
That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in two now. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2.
오,
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
야. 어떻게 저게 홈런이
So
되지?
now to the plate, Matt Theis. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang. The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2 balls and a strike now. And the pitch on 2-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Park. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended. Probably working back inside here.
2-1 the count. Up the belt. Kicks and deals.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he
Wow.
will get there
이게
to make
잡혀?
the running play, and that Ji-Man Choi remains in the game playing 3rd after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. At the plate, Brandon Marsh. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. This one's down to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Tommy La Stella, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ty Buttrey comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Jamie Romack.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score
안
runs
되겠다.
or bunch hits together off of the closer.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Thames behind 1-2. High in deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
아, 이건 쳤어야 되는데.
I know
야,
the fans
이거를
love the
파울로 하네.
souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
So digging in now, Eugene Yang. Yang will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
강백호.
This ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the
아,
ballpark.
이거 테임즈 나갔으면 동점 되는 건데.
A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
자, 추신수 한번 믿어봅시다.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Kim. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball. That's ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it.
아,
Brings it in, and the Angels run their winning streak to
야,
5
저거를
now
못 넘기네요.
as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well.
박찬호 진짜 잘 던졌는데. 이게 패치된 이후로 진짜 한 경기 한 경기 이기기가 쉽지가 않네요. 큰일 나는데. 양키스랑 몇 경기 차이 안 나겠는데. 아, 6경기 차이네.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL
시애틀도
East,
겨우 이기고
Rafael Devers
승률이
drove in 4 as the Red
50%
Sox
요새
claimed
왔다
victory
갔다
over the
좀 하네요.
Orioles 9-7. He has
자,
now hit
일단
safely
MLB
in
더쇼
7 straight
20
games.
프랜차이즈
The Detroit
Kbo올스타즈
Tigers totaled
오늘
13 hits
방송
as a team
여기까지
as they beat
하도록
the White Sox
하겠습니다.
on the south side 11-2.
다음 시간에 이제
The Oakland Athletics
에인절스와
sent
2차전
3 balls into the
유현진
seats as they got a
선발부터
win over the
경기 가도록
Astros in
하겠습니다.
Houston 6-1.
시청해주셔서
The
감사합니다.
Cincinnati Reds got 12 hits in this one. one as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-5. It was their 5th straight victory.